I'm just Bbegurlinn.
Welcome to the Bbegurlinn channel. Woo! She back. So today we're basically talking about POTS tips for girlies and guysies that are kind of going through a flare up. And you may not see that with me now, but I'm actually going through a flare up now. My blood pressure is super low, hence the bright lipstick, because when I get a flare up, my lips literally go blue, and I'm just like, yeah, we don't want that. So hence the lipstick. But we're just gonna go through basically the steps. And flare-ups look different for every single person. For one person it could mean constantly just like not being able to even leave the bed, kind of just having to rest constantly, or it could also look like somebody basically doing their daily tasks but having to take way more breaks, having to rest more, just kind of take it slow, not overexert their body. But we're going to go into different steps. So first of all, I'm actually going to put each thing that I've tried, because I take certain supplements and I've found little tricks along the way that have actually helped me with my flare-up. I take them every day, but especially during flare-ups, like I take more of them. Obviously don't go above the prescribed dosage of supplements, but I'm talking about the other tricks like that I'll go into. So first thing, salt intake. Salt is your best friend. Is your best friend. It's best friend on a good day, but on a bad day, baby, Gonzalez. Like for me, even now, this water bottle is mixed with salt. And I actually saw this trick that's actually really helpful. Like if you just get a water bottle or water cup, whatever, and dilute salt into it, it makes you feel so much better. Because I don't know, most people can like kind of relate to this. Even on a good day with POTS, it can be kind of hard to even, I don't know, it can be really hard to even have a shower. Like for me, getting ready is like the hardest thing in my day, most of the time. Like I'm able to do more like in life usually on better days, but I'm still quite limited. But getting ready is really difficult. And for me, I basically, while I'm getting ready, I literally drink some salt water. I drink salt water during the day, but especially when I'm getting ready, I make sure it's on deck, always drinking it to kind of just give me that boost when my blood pressure is just feeling low. Because I've had times where this even happened last year where I tried to push myself. Like I've tried to, because like I try to shower every day, and I do shower every day. So it's kind of a case that during flare-ups it can be even harder, but I still try and push myself. And I remember once I actually pushed myself beyond my limit, because for me, like even if I'm having a bad day, I'll just shower later during the day, but I always shower daily. But that day I had someone at my house, and I don't want to be stanking, so I literally showered, even though they even said to me like, you don't look good, like don't do it, like don't do it. And I did it anyways. I showered, I came out, I felt really lightheaded, and I collapsed in front of them. That was actually one of the first times that I dropped in front of that person. And I don't know, like I would like to hear more from the POTS girlies and guyses, like how you feel like collapsing, fainting, or passing out in front of people that maybe they haven't seen that before, and how you felt and like what you're going through emotionally. But I just felt so embarrassed. Like when I became conscious again, I literally just started crying because I was just so mortified, because I felt like at this point I hid that side of me for 10 years. They knew I had POTS, but I hid it for so long. So I was just like really gutted that they saw me at such a vulnerable moment, because you actually have, like, you also had to feel safe with that person. Like showing such a vulnerable side of yourself, like collapsing, it's kind of scary. But then also, along with drinking salt water, I take this salt supplement. It's Epsom salt capsules. You can find this on Amazon. I'm from the UK, so I'm actually going to like write down the name of the brand that I use, but I take that once daily. But during flare-ups, obviously this is, you need to go to like your cardiologist or whatever specialist you're kind of dealing with to find out like tips of how much you should take, and depending on your symptoms. I'm not a medical professional, so I can't tell you how much you should take, but my cardiologist has kind of actually adjusted how much of the salt capsules that I take while I'm going through a flare up, which has been like really helpful. That's made a huge difference. And okay, now this is the big boy one, supplements. Listen, supplements are going to be your best friend. I take this Maca energy supplement. First of all, this is not a sponsored video, but full disclosure, the supplement that I'm going to say now, I did film a ad for it. It was a gifted collaboration. However, I bought it with my own money before they offered the collaboration, and I tested myself, and I was the one that told them that it was amazing, and then they offered me the like collaboration. So you're getting my honest opinion of this. So 2 NutriBro's Maca supplement, that helps so much with energy, because one thing with POTS that is so difficult is the fatigue. Girl, like, the fatigue be slapping me down. Like, sometimes I'll just wake up in the morning and I feel completely exhausted. I feel like done out. I feel like I'm literally just gonna like, I just feel like I want to sleep all day, to be honest, because I just literally feel so drained. And energy supplements have been really helpful for me, particularly the Maca. And also as well, Kind Patches, they do an energy patch that's actually really helpful during the day, because honey, because I think what people don't understand as well, irregardless of parts, like, you still need to have a life. You still need to find things that you enjoy. You need to still need to do basic things, and especially like if you live by yourself, or maybe you don't have access to help with your house or with your life or with your health, there's a lot of things that you have to do completely yourself. So if you can't do these things, you can't do them. So you need some of these tips to kind of help you, whether you're doing it alone or doing it with other people, because obviously there is a huge part as well, like even if you do have help, you're going to want to be more independent at one point. You're going to be wanting to be able to do things that you want to do, because for me it's like even seeing friends sometimes is really difficult. I actually only started seeing friends after like 3 years. For 3 years I didn't see anybody, like real life, didn't see anybody. And I've only actually started going out now, and it's only with some of these tips that I've actually been able to do that, because it can be difficult. Like, so I went to a dinner the other day, and I just started, because the thing about like POTS as well, sometimes you get a flare up and it affects your body temperature, so sometimes you can feel boiling out the blue. Honestly, there was a stage like a few years back in winter, baby girl, I was wearing summer dress in winter because my body temperature was so all over the gaff. It's like if I wore winter clothes, I would probably pass out because I just felt so hot. So there's like times where I feel really hot or really cold, and when I was at the dinner I was literally waving myself because I was like, I'm literally boiling, like I literally cannot. It just feels like you start overheating and then you start sweating, and it's like a whole situation. But these tips have genuinely helped me. And constant snacking, girl, girl, snacks are your best friend. Have them around your house, have them in your bag, especially when you're going out and you're traveling yourself. Always have snacks on deck. Have them in your car, have them around your house, have them in your bag, have them literally everywhere. And if you're going anywhere, because this was a problem as well, like if you're going to like anybody's house or anything, make sure you bring snacks just in case, because not everybody stocks snacks. And it can be a problem, because for me, I snack a lot, because the thing about POTS as well, like my cardiologist said this as well, and this is information you can look up yourself, but you should actually eat small amounts, sometimes 4 to 6 times a day, which is very useful and which has helped me. So although I have 3 meals a day, I always eat in between, and that gives me that kind of pick me up, because if I just literally exclusively ate just 3 times a day just for the meals, there were times in between that I started to feel unwell. I started to like feel lightheaded, because the thing is, it's like now it's like when it comes to like collapsing, I do get to the point where it's just like I do get to the bed first, but I literally have to like literally lie down and get my body ready for that. And that can happen daily. That can happen, yeah, that can even happen while I'm trying to get work done, or doing stuff around the house, or you know, just researching or doing any stuff for YouTube, or just anything that I enjoy doing, that can happen. And sometimes it will like be just 2 hours where I'm just like completely unconscious and I just need to rest. And I want to say this as well, give yourself grace. Don't come kill yourself. Your body knows its limitations. If your body is saying that it needs sleep and it needs rest, you're not lazy, you're not useless, and you're not any of the things that sometimes intrusive thoughts sometimes come in my mind, because I'm just like, sleeping away the day, girl, really? But no, give yourself grace, because I've seen people try to push their body, and I've actually been on the end of seeing people push their body and they get worse in their health. And I've also been the person that's tried to push my body, and it was just completely disastrous, and the results were not good for my life. So definitely give yourself grace, give yourself rest, give yourself breaks if you can, because this is another thing as well, but this is a bit more exclusive to women, but this does happen to men as well. But with women hormonally, sometimes 2 weeks before your menstrual cycle, your symptoms can get worse. And you can get a flare up for like 2 weeks, which I get, which is really the worst, because during those 2 weeks, I'm just like, I avoid going out. Obviously I have a dog, so I take her for like short walks. Obviously she gets her full amount of walk that she needs for her breed, so don't worry girl before you jump on my back. But yeah, she gets all the walks she needs, but I have to take a lot of rest in between. Like if I take her out, I have to come back in and like rest. Sorry, I need to snack in the middle of this, like. Okay, she back and she better. So anyways, okay, so another thing as well, electrolytes are your best friend. I take electrolyte drinks, like sport drinks, that I find extremely useful, like big boy levels, can help you so much, because when you're going through a flare up, like your body ends up needing more like hydration, especially when your blood pressure is like dipping so low. You desperately need that, so you need to make sure that you're hydrating. Always have like a bottle of water, like if you can get a 1.5 litre bottle, like something like this big, literally dot it all away around the house. Like for me, even when I'm getting ready, I have my electrolyte drink, my salt water, and my water all in the bathroom, all ready for when I'm getting ready, because getting ready is very difficult for me. Like people look at my outfit and the way that I'm put together and they think, like, they don't even see how much it got to get to this point, like how much I went through to look just moderately okay. Like even when it comes to getting ready, sometimes it can take a long period. Like sometimes, you know, I have to wash my face, brush my teeth, then I need to go sit down for a bit or even lie down for a bit, and then sometimes I have to go back and then take some time to do my hair, then go down a bit, lie down a bit, then get up again and go in the shower and do that. But I do find I take less breaks when I drink salt water. When I drink salt water, I have an electrolyte drink and I constantly consume that while I'm getting ready. I'm able to get ready consistently without actually having to worry about it. So like generally, salt water is a game changer. There's so much research behind it that indicates how helpful it is for people with POTS. So girl, you may not get on it like a carbonate pure. And another thing as well, this is actually something interesting as well. So when it comes to medication, this is something you should probably discuss with your cardiologist, but for like my cardiologist, he alters my medication on times when I'm getting a flare up. So there's 2 weeks that I kind of struggle, my medication dosage is different, and that makes a huge difference. That literally makes a difference between me constantly, because I remember like really bad periods of time of flare ups, I would literally be lying down in bed, literally, and I'm not able to really leave the bed until like 6-7 p.m. Like literally all day I'm like completely incapacitated, and that was hard for me mentally, because it's like the whole day like I can't do anything, like, and it's like the brain fog as well, so it's like I'm not on my phone, I'm not on my laptop, I'm literally just like completely resting. And that's good for you bodily, but it's just like it can take its toll mentally, because you just feel like, you know, the whole day's passed and you're just like, what did I accomplish? Did I do anything? And obviously, you know, those thoughts are not always conducive with like a healthy mind, because you can't flog yourself. But when you're going on like that for like 2 weeks straight, and it's hard because like your life kind of falls apart. You haven't run the errands that you needed to. Your house is looking like dirty anyhow behavior. Your house is looking crazy. You still need to be cooking for yourself, or like just sorting out your life. And like for 2 weeks completely being incapacitated, your life kind of collapsed. Like it literally just goes all over the gap. So definitely like talk to your cardiologist about that, because not everybody knows that during flare-ups that you can change your dosage with your cardiologist. Do not do this by yourself. Go to your cardiologist and see if it's possible for you. Like, this is not medical advice, but this is just advice from someone that has POTS, that's something you should discuss with your cardiologist. And never ever, this goes to people with POTS and people with other health conditions, never adjust your medication by yourself. You're no doctor, you're not medically trained, didn't do it. Literally don't do it. And okay, this is something I would say as well, and this is like probably more specific advice to people that have this option available for them, because I understand, as I said before, some people are living alone, some people don't have access to that help. Like, accept help when you can. Like, I know it's hard, like, because like for me, it's just difficult. Like, I'm just the type of person that, like, I struggle to accept help in general, but it's kind of hard when you don't have access to that help on the daily. And if you do have that, you're very lucky, and honestly try to accept that, because it's like, it's less strain on your body. Just think about it, it's less strain on your body. The more you try to physically push yourself to do things and do things that you're struggling to be capable of, is like the more that you're kind of making it worse for yourself. The flare up ends up lasting longer. It can actually lead to more collapses and fainting episodes. So definitely accept that help. It's okay. You're not less of a human being. You're not less of an adult or less of a teenager or less of a child. You're not less of anything that you are, just accepting help. Like, make your life easier where you can. And I would say probably the last thing is, don't push yourself. Like, as I said before, like, don't push yourself beyond your ability. It's okay to need breaks. It's okay to say, you know what, during this flare up, I don't think this particular task is going to be something that's possible for me. I don't think I can do this right now. And that's like completely fine. Like, give yourself that grace, and that, give yourself permission to feel what you're feeling right now is you're feeling unwell. And that's okay. Let yourself feel unwell and let yourself recover properly. Because if you push yourself and you push yourself harder and harder and harder, as I said before, your health ends up deteriorating, it gets worse, and it's just, you're stressing out yourself, you're putting yourself under physical and mental strain. Don't do it, girl. But anyways, thank you for watching my video. Let me know if you found the tips helpful, and I would love for you to drop in the comments any tips that you know of, or any tricks that you've heard of that might be helpful for me or other people. But that's it. Bye, girly.
Bye, baby.